Hi, are you a bride and groom searching for your wedding venue and you're at a crossroads, you're frustrated and just ready to give up in the process? Don't give up. I have 3 tips in this video that will help you find your perfect wedding venue. Hi, I'm Michelle Mays, your Chief Concierge for Luxury Wedding Planning in New York and owner of Renee Michelle Events. I created this channel for brides and grooms just like you to help you navigate your wedding planning process stress-free. If this is your first time visiting my channel and watching one of my videos, be sure to click subscribe and the notification bell. This way you'll always know when new videos are posted. Now I promised you 3 tips that will help you find your perfect wedding venue. And you want to be sure to watch till the end for the bonus tip that will help you navigate and manage the unexpected. Now for the tips that I promised. Tip number 1, budget. When planning your wedding budget, you want to be sure to highlight your non-negotiables. These are the vendors or the items that you do not want to compromise on. Let's say you found a photographer that will take the photos, will have you looking at your wedding pictures for years to come. And then you found a florist and designer that sees exactly what you want to display in your wedding reception. Highlighting these vendors or items on your budget sheet will help you when you walk into a venue and you see that the cost overrides your budget and therefore infringes upon your non-negotiables. It's easier to walk away because your non-negotiables are non-negotiable. The second tip is related to type of venue. There are just 2 types of venues. There's that indoor venue and the outdoor venue. But there are key elements for each that you want to keep in mind when you're doing your search. With the indoor venue, you want to keep the accessibility in mind. Are there elevators, escalators, ramps, or just stairs? This is of particular importance when you consider your guests with mobility concerns. The other option you want to keep in mind is related to the restrooms. Are the restrooms adequate in number to accommodate the number of guests you will have? Now for the outdoor venue, the main element that you want to keep in mind is the venue's ability to accommodate you when and if the weather pattern shifts. Forecast is sunny, but the day of your wedding, the forecast changes to rain or clouds sometime during your event. Will the venue be able to move you indoor should the forecast turn to rain? Or does the venue offer tents that will allow you to stay outside and still maintain that vision you always had? Now before I move into tip number 3, I want to remind you to watch till the end for the bonus tip. The third tip I have for you is related to guest count. When meeting with the venue, you want to be sure that you find out the last day for submission of your final guest count number. This is important because it allows the venue to make sure that they have everything in place for your reception. So let me give you an example. You let the venue know that you're going to have 200 guests. They let you know that the final day to submit your guest count is the 25th of the month, a month before your wedding. You go back home, you're getting the RSVPs in, and you realize that your guest count is closer to 160. You look at the calendar and you see that it's the 20th of the month, 1 month before your wedding. You decide that you're going to let the venue know this day, the 20th day, that your guest count is 160. By doing this, you not only make sure the venue has adequate time to prepare for your wedding, but you save yourself money because you met their deadline requirement, meaning that you do not have to pay for the extra 40 guests who aren't going to show. These tips are so key in helping you maintain that stressless or stress-free wedding planning process. Now for the bonus tip I promise. It's all about alternatives. Having alternatives helps you manage stress even further. A great example is your table linen. Everything is ready. You selected the table linen. You know the linen that you want. But then there's this other linen that has also caught your eye. My recommendation is to select both, have both. The one that you definitely want and the one that's a just in case. This way, if the venue that's supplying the wedding linen, the table linen rather, that you definitely want, has a problem and they're unable to guarantee that the linen will arrive on your wedding day, you don't have to stress and start the process over again, because you can move forward with your second option. Your linen selection remains checked off on your list. You can relax because you then continue to move on with your wedding planning process. No stress, no starting over, a stress-free process. I know that the tips I shared here with you will help you get back on track with finding your perfect wedding venue and even manage your wedding planning process stress-free. If you have any questions related to this video, the tips I've shared, or perhaps something I didn't share you want to know more about, comment below and I'll be sure to respond. Remember, click subscribe, the notification bell so you'll know when new videos are posted, like and share this video. And be sure to click the frame popping up now to watch my next video, creating your wedding guest list without offense. See you in the next video.